Hello everybody, this is SimAgent42 and we're back with another flight training video in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. I'm trying to make my way through all the training modules here, which you can see. We click on flight training. We've done the first 4 so far, so this is number 5, the traffic pattern, which I think should be useful, hopefully. Up in the air, safety is key. Training covers the process for following a standard traffic pattern from initial climb to final approach. Enter the traffic pattern, safely navigate each leg of the pattern, maintain visual contact with the airfield, and know where to expect other air traffic and how to avoid it. It's a 9-minute flight, so a bit longer than the previous modules we've done, which is good because I'm doing this in a separate video. Alright, let's fly it. Okay, this does look familiar to what I've studied sort of general aviation very informally, so I'm familiar with some of this. So crosswind, downwind, base, and final. Left-hand pattern, all turns would be to the left. And so my understanding is that most airports are one or the other, usually left-hand, I want to say. It makes sense there would be left-hand because usually the pilot is sitting in the... Pilot in command is usually sitting in the left-hand seat. I could be wrong about that. If there are any people who know better, actual pilots or something, please feel free to let me know in the comments. But again, I'm here to learn. Okay, so ready to fly.
Let's be honest, no one likes going around in circles, unless you're a pilot training on traffic patterns. Sedona's standard traffic pattern follows a 1,000-foot altitude around the main runway. By the time we're through here, you'll know how to complete the full run from takeoff to landing. So let's get started.
Yes, takeoff on runway 21. So parking brake is currently set. I think I just disabled it, so let's give it full power. Pull the mixture out a bit. Get some more RPMs going. Airspeed is alive. 50, 55, 60. We're going to rotate, and we're airborne. Are there any flaps dialed in?
When we're up,
No.
keep us aligned with the runway and climb to 5,400 feet.
5400.
We're going for a left-hand traffic pattern.
Maintain 6-7 knots. Aligned with the runway, so we came right a bit. Let's level out. That's one of the things that has, I think, intimidated me the most about flying is the concept of these sort of invisible points in the sky. Now, we have a traffic pattern entrance
Once
marker
we reach
here.
altitude, you're going to start turning left 90 degrees toward a 122-degree heading.
122.
Okay, we're in the pattern. Get ready to enter the crosswind section. Good. Keep going till you reach the traffic pattern altitude of 5,700 feet.
5700.
Ready to make your left turn downwind? When the runway appears at the halfway point of your wing strut, you'll know you're at a good glide distance.
Halfway point of my wing strut, huh? Okay. Turn left for downwind leg. Downwind turn. So coming to 03, right? It's a bit excessive. So we're a little high.
We've got the wind at our back now. We're on the right track. Lower your nose to a cruise attitude and reduce power to 2,100 RPMs. Once your speed is in the white arc, add 10 degrees of flaps to prep us for landing.
Okay.
Now's not a bad time to check if the runway is looking good.
Looks clear.
And, it probably goes without saying, always watch out for other planes entering or exiting the pattern.
Yeah, so... Where would they enter the pattern?
We're gonna fly past the end of the runway here. Keep going until you see it at a 45-degree angle behind you.
Okay. That's useful knowledge.
That's your cue to turn left again, onto the base leg.
A little high. Okay, maintaining 5,700 feet. Keeping that at, you know, heading 03.
All right, reduce power to idle to start losing altitude and maintain cruise attitude. Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn.
All right. So
That'll also keep our speed around 65 knots.
.65 knots, losing altitude. What's that? It's okay. So this is very gradual. I'm wondering if I should have turned sharper or not. But there's the airport.
There we go. The runway's in full view. Make sure
that's
to
very
keep
short
the plane
final.
centered on approach. If you're too high, add flaps. Too low, add power to maintain the glide path.
So I'm too high. But luckily it looks like I've got plenty of runway. So I'm just gonna come in and take my time. Try to keep things nice and level. Try to minimize my vertical speed. This looks good. Set it down nice and easy. Closer to the center line this time. And down. All the way powered idle. And braking.
Way to stick the landing. Now, just apply the brakes to slow your roll. And make sure you don't stop on the runway, of course.
Oh.
If other planes are looking to land, we've got to move.
Okay.
Take one of the taxiways on the right.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to the response of the throttle. Whoops, what happened?
Good job. As an old instructor said to me, not only did you not die, you're really learning to fly.
Well, that's good to know. Thank you. Okay, so that's fun. I might practice that one quite a bit on my own. Or I might just do, I guess, what they call touch and goes. But thank you for joining me for this video. I'm hoping these tutorials aren't too boring, but you know, hopefully once we get through them I'll be able to do some more exciting practice flying. I'll try out some different aircraft, and I'll also be exploring other areas, not just Sedona. I kind of had the idea that they would have these tutorials in different airports around the world, but maybe Sedona is just like a good starter airport, you know, with good visibility and all that stuff. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.